Got a a005 compressor shutdown, discharge temp high alert on my 9 mo Rheem hybrid water heater. Cleared the code and came back 1 mo later. Fan was not spinning when alert set.
Is your Rheem water heater gas or electric?
Electric hybrid heat pump.
How long has this been going on with your Rheem water heater? What have you tried so far?
Happened 1x about month ago, happened this weekend and again today.
Is there anything else the HVAC tech should know before I connect you? Rest assured that they'll be able to help you.
Ensure the filter was clean, nothing else.
Hello. Hard water scale built up on the heat pump tubes inside the water heater tank would cause that error code. It could also be that there is a low pressure safety cutout in the same circuit as the high pressure cutout. That is common, so that when the fan failed to run, the low pressure switch tripped and caused that error code. None of this is a DIY project. It should be seen by technician trained on these systems. You could, however, measure the voltage to that fan motor when the coil is clear, no frost or ice on it. And the compressor running, if it is getting 120 volts AC to it, and not running, then you can do a further test. Further test, if the fan blade spins freely with no power applied, replace the fan motor's run capacitor. If the fan does not spin freely, replace both the motor and the run capacitor. All that is a bit complex since the compressor has to be running to do a valid test as noted here on the fan motor. And that is a bit of a narrow window. I'm Phil, mechanical engineer / electrical, boiler, and HVAC contractor retired. Allow time for me to pull manuals, do CAD drawings or type responses for you before terminating our discussion, please. I will always stay with you to the very end, and in over 98% of the questions I deliver a suitable solution. Phone call offers are automated, and entirely optional. That will speed things up, however. Catalog searches, and typing a well thought out and helpful response take time. There can be that delay as well. And I sleep at night, of course. Note 1, on this end we do not stand by. I am notified when you post back, and that puts you back to the head of my queue, so there can be that wait.
What is the coil cleaner for? To remove the hard water scale buildup. Is it common that much scale can build up in 7 to 8 mo?
I do not think I mentioned a coil cleaner. If such a note got through, it leaked from another post somehow that only applies to AC systems. It is possible but not likely that enough water scale built up to cause the high pressure switch to trip. A technician with service gauges attached to the unit needs to assess that.
That makes more sense. The Home Depot link was at the bottom of the message. I'll assume it was an ad. I'll check the fan voltage. For the further test, when you say to check if the fan blade spins freely, with no power applied, you mean no voltage to the fan, verified by multimeter. But with power to the water heater, hence the later comment about the compressor running, correct?
Yes, voltage verified with a multimeter. And yes, with the compressor running. The fan motor is also controlled by a defrost control board and sensor that turns the fan off when it gets too much frost on it, then reverses the compressor's hot gas flow, so that it goes to the fin coil and melts the ice. That is bit too complex for a layman to test reliably.
I haven't noticed any frost. I'm also a Mech E. Knowledge more about automotive, but I'm following.
Hopefully you will find the fan motor with tight bearings, or getting 120 vac and not running. That would be the simplest outcome.
I'll run through this tomorrow morning, thanks.
I will back around noon Chicago time tomorrow. I might be able to check in about 8 a.m. tomorrow Chicago time for a few minutes though.
No worries, I'm on the West Coast, so no updates before 12 or time.
That will work.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.